welcome back to what should be the final episode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on Critical Mode. At least the final episode as far as the story goes. Whether or not I'll be able to get to the extra stuff, I don't know, because tomorrow, later on tonight even, Blue Mage is being released for Final Fantasy XIV, and that's going to take, I imagine, all of my time before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. So, just a heads up as we head out here. I'm probably, if I can, I'm probably going to skip the ending cutscene because I tried to upload the first part 1, a few weeks ago, and oh man, that is the first time I have ever received a worldwide ban on any of my videos. Like, legit the first time that's ever happened. I'm like, wow, okay. So, if it did that with Sanctuary, I can only imagine it's going to do that with After the Battle as well. So, if I can't skip that cutscene, then that means that I have to edit it. And oh man, does my little crappy 5-year-old laptop not like rendering hour-long videos? So like 2 hours long? That's a nightmare. I gotta say all this while trying not to die. I need to switch out my keyblade. I can do that right now, okay. We are a little bit more leveled than the last time we were here. And because of that, Star Seeker, we're gonna put on the Kingdom Key, because we can. Gonna make it a little bit harder. But, I guess, as I was saying before, if I have to edit it, it's gonna take a long time to render. So hopefully we can avoid that. I hate to skip that particular cutscene, but again, this isn't a blind playthrough. I've seen the ending of this game a million times, and I'm sure you guys have as well, so bear with me, but it's just the unfortunate circumstance of, like, YouTube, you are not allowed to use any variation of Sanctuary if you want your video to be up at all, so... So what have I done in the last 2 days? What have I done over the weekend? I have leveled up a little bit, but that's not really intentional. That's just a byproduct of leveling up forms and whatnot. Specifically leveling up Final Form. As you can see here, all the forms are maxed out, as well as summoning. What do we get here? So that just doing all that alone has carried me to level 59 here. Form boost. Yep. Oh good, experience boost. If I get around to doing the other stuff, that'll come in handy. Lucky, sure. Blizzard boost? I don't use Blizzard, so... Okay. I feel when I forget that my MP's recharging. Also, just in case I do have to watch that cutscene, I'm going to be running Audacity once we get to that cutscene, and recording separate audio. Because if I do have to go through that cutscene and I have to mute the game volume during that process, that will allow me to... Wow, it's difficult to talk while focusing on all this stuff. These things are very much capable of killing me. Attacks happen so fast. And it's like, it feels like they know when you're reflex spamming. But yeah, gonna be recording separate audio, just in case I have to edit this. I'm going to be doing that as well for the Kingdom Hearts 3 opening, as well as the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending, because I have no idea how YouTube is going to react to Don't Think Twice and Face My Fears. I got copyright claims on Face My Fears and Don't Think Twice from my reaction videos when I reacted to the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers. But like it's doesn't play in certain countries, which that I can deal with as long as it plays in the country I'm in and I can watch these videos in the future. That's fine. But if it hits me with those worldwide bans, I've got to edit them, and I'm not looking forward to that. All right. What I also did is I went out. Okay. And I got some pieces and some treasure chests. Now then, I couldn't get all of them due to the simple fact that the Cavern of Remembrance in Radiant Garden has a good chunk of not only puzzle pieces but also treasure chests. So you can't complete that unless you do the Cavern of Remembrance, which I might do sometime in the future. I just don't know if I'll have enough time to do that. But as you can see here, all these in Radiant Garden. I don't even know if I have all the ones that I'm able to get before going into the cavern, because I don't remember the cavern having this many. But either way, that's the absolute last of those that I need, as well as treasures. It's like, does the cavern really have that many treasures? I legit forget. Oh, missing one more from here.
Sora! Riku!
There's gonna be no end to this.
Together we can stop them.
I mean, I'm just thinking.
Be gone from here. Leave these
I
creatures
probably
to
won't
us.
have enough time to do Cavern of Remembrance.
There's no way we could take them all.
I will be
That's like
sending
getting
them
to
after
level
Xemnas.
100 or 99,
Or perhaps you would rather
as
fight them
well
yourself.
as going through the cavern, as well as doing all 13 data fights, as well as doing the Lingering
Frankly,
World.
my dear, I'd
It's
rather
like,
run.
oh man.
Off with you then.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I have some downtime between Blue Mage.
Well, if it ain't the Boat Boy King.
Time to weigh anchor, Captain Pete.
What, like abandoned ship? I don't think so.
Sora, your majesty, do not forget, when I've destroyed them all, this castle shall be mine!
Now looky here. Opportunities like this don't come along every day, you know. Bring 'em on!
We gotta hurry.
But
They're doing what their hearts command. We can't interfere.
Remember when we all thought this was a Maleficent face turn? But now she's back hunting for houses in the next episode. Fucking Maleficent house hunting. Where is that last chest here? Yeah, if I should have gotten it by now. Oh well. It's not a major concern. Oh boy, time for Xemnas 1. Should be easy.
My Kingdom
Assuming I can
Hearts.
block.
Ruined.
I'm a little groggy.
No.
A little sleep.
I
a
ought
little
to start
sleepy boy.
all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
No!
Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness?
Why?
Huh? We don't hate it. It's just kinda scary.
It's really not a good
But
excuse,
the
Mickey.
world's made of light and darkness. You can't have one without the other, because darkness is half of everything. Sort of makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both
man.
light and dark,
Remember when Xemnas was a good
never
villain?
given a choice.
That's simple. It's because you
I
mess
miss
up our
those good old
worlds.
days.
That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?
Just give it a rest. You're nobody.
It's like
you don't
he went
even
out on
exist.
his back
You're not
to
sad
give
about
Master
anything.
Master Xehanort a
Very
push.
good. You don't miss a thing.
They're pushing Xehanort for SummerSlam,
I
so
cannot
you know.
feel sorrow. No matter what
Xehanort's gonna fight
misery
John Cena.
befalls the worlds,
John Cena's gonna
no
protect
matter
the light
what
for
you
us.
think, what you feel, or how you exist.
Until Cena gets Nordad. Alright, let's talk about this. This specific thing that Kingdom Hearts does that I think I've never encountered in any other game, which I
Guys!
wish other games would do. Xemnas is the secret boss fight from Kingdom Hearts 1. And then you get here, and you don't realize that, of course. And then you have this moment of you get right here, right? And you hear this music, and you're like, wait, where have I heard this music before? Oh, let's see if I can time this right. Is it the third one? I think I pressed it. Maybe. But you get to hear it, and then you see the lightsaber shoot, and you're like, oh my god! It's you! Oh, apparently I can't block. But it's just like, that is such a good feeling. I'm just like, oh, I've actually fought you before. What's that? God damn it, Xemnas. Don't have time for your bullshit. Motherfucker. Fine, if you want to attack, I will. Alright. Is it the third one though? No, it has to be the third one. Where he falls above you. And you can hit him with a finisher midair. So yeah, he says it wasn't a fallacy, referring to when you fought him in Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's so cool. I never felt it harder than when you fight the dude in Birth by Sleep.
Sora! Where are you?
And then you find out it's young Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance. Because, oh, that was such an infuriating fight. And just that moment of,
Sora,
oh, you motherfucker.
answer me!
What secret boss fights have there been any
Where's
that
Xemnas?
we don't know who they were yet? So either
Hear me,
like
Kingdom Hearts.
no heart.
It seems we
From Birth
must
by Sleep.
begin anew.
If we see a fight like that again in Kingdom Hearts 3,
But know
that would be
this.
cool. Or
I will
maybe
give to you as
a lot of
many
fans
hearts
speculate
as it
that maybe
takes.
the anti-Black
Mark my
Coat Nightmare
words.
from Dream Drop
You
Distance
can no
could be
more be
somebody.
complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete. The power to erase the fools
As far as
that
secret boss fights
hinder
go
us.
for Kingdom Hearts 3,
Xemnas!
I know there's some that I would definitely love to
Hearts
see.
quivering with hatred.
Of course, I'd like to see a Sephiroth 3.
Xemnas! Don't!
Sephiroth is... I feel like he's a mainstay
Hearts
of
burning with rage.
the numbered titles. So it'd be nice to have at least one more fight with him.
Hearts scarred by
On top of that,
envy.
as far as boss fights I wish we could have... No, let's
That
stick with
fool
what I
Ansem
think we
said
might
the
get.
heart's true
I think
nature
we
was
might
beyond
get
his understanding.
either the
But
Foretellers,
it's not beyond
one of the
mine.
Foretellers, maybe
Hearts
Luxu
are
or
the
the Master of
source
Masters,
all power.
to lead into the next saga. That would be a nice little thing for them to do. As far as like who I want
Xemnas,
in my
you
heart to
can't
be a
hide
secret
from us.
boss fight, number one with a T, Darth
We're
Vader.
not gonna let him get
Just
away
like-
now.
If we
Look
get
at that!
anything Star Wars related, I want a Darth Vader boss fight. That's all I want, and I would be happy.
What's going on?
Next to that,
Kingdom
if
Hearts.
we can't get
Let's
Sephiroth
go.
again, I'd love to see
Xemnas
Kefka.
must be inside.
The worlds gave
I
us this
I
doorway.
love
They want
Kefka,
us to
and
be
I
the
want to-
guardians of their destiny.
fight him again. I fought him in 14.
Once we go through, there's no turning back.
And I want to feel that in
It's
a Kingdom
victory
Hearts boss fight.
or oblivion. So, Sora, are you ready?
Are you ready? Alright, this is it. Let's do this. I need a moment to calm down. Let's just go. Throw caution to the wind.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here.
One of my favorite Kingdom Hearts songs is coming up.
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to be sure and remember that.
Dun, 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 dun.
No!
I believe it's called a
We
fight
can
to the
take him on
death.
our own.
this song, so it's so good. Now, I see a lot of people miss this reaction, and that sucks because it's the best reaction command in the entire game. They see, oh no, buildings are coming, and they try to get out of the way.
Let's go! Huh.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people miss that, I guess. God, can you tell it's the final boss? Alright. Magnets. This is all you gotta do for this, by the way.
Gather! Gather! Heal! Yeah!
I think I got that one. Yep. I don't want to waste Tinker here, so we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Besides, it'll allow me to recharge my gauge a little. I don't know why I went that way. Yep, this far. Okay.
Yeah, this is it. Take this.
Riku, I need you.
Is that all you got? I'll take him. Lose it all!
I should make it a point to use that every time I'm about to run out of MP.
Take this!
Thank you, Yubi.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make it. Ah.
Back off!
There we go. I thought there was a reaction command from that, but I guess not. Alright, Semnis. I'll do something. Wow, that lingers. That lingers for a while.
I need more rage. I need
I think we're making good time.
hearts.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings. Don't you remember?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Oh no, girl.
Gosh, you all did great.
You're coming back with us, right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku!
How am I gonna face everyone?
Like this?
I don't think there's absolutely any reason why this place should fall apart right now.
I'll open a path.
No, seriously, like,
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore,
it's not like
Riku.
it's not gonna be here a couple games from
I'm
now.
going to get out of here, Your Majesty. Ridiculous.
Well, I'm not sure.
Who said
But we
that?
better hurry and get through.
Wait for me!
Come on.
Thank you, Naminé. Sure. See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh?
You said we'd meet again.
Hi, Roxas.
But when we
Remember when we had this
We
romance
might
thing
not
going on?
recognize each other,
Oh, it was
I
only
did,
in this
didn't
game?
I?
but I
Okay.
knew you.
It's strange.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are
I
together.
legit think that Roxas
We'll be
hasn't had
together
a
every
conscious
day.
thought
Right, Sora?
about Naminé since this game.
Yeah.
He's all about better girl Xion now.
Look sharp.
Huh? Ah, is that me?
Don't worry. You're all still you.
This isn't what I meant when I said I wanted a pretty blonde to
Hey,
climb me.
let's go home.
Riku, come on.
Yeah.
Bad jokes, bad.
Sora! Riku!
This is your punishment for making bad jokes. How did we not see this before? Man, I know it would have been impossible for them back in the day, but I wish, like, they could do more than make the city just a flat texture. Because, like, you can barely... You have to really look at it to look up at the sky and see that it's another city, like some Inception shit going up in the sky.
Riku!
What can you do? It's a PS2 game. At the end of the day, it's not that important.
Sora!
through that sort of thing, but man, I bet it would have looked awesome. Alright, this part. Let's fire the laser wars. And that's smack to smack. Die. Pew pew pew. I don't remember that being that hard to hit them. Pew. What sort of absurd shit is the final boss of KH3 gonna be? Professional. Light attacks are gonna come back. Come on, kid! It looks like it's easier just to shoot. I forgot I could die in that sequence, so I was being a little bit careless. Goodbye, Mr. Dargan. As cool as that boss is, it's the most mid-odds PS2 looking boss ever, isn't it? It's a big dumb robot dragon. Now this is a little bit more interesting looking design-wise.
Hey, Riku?
Yeah?
I wanted to thank Naminé, but I couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was before.
Don't worry. We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want.
Yeah!
Tensougan. God, that sword he has is the most ridiculous looking thing.
Back off!
After a certain point, you can't do any damage.
Nothingness is eternal.
Gotta make it to a building. I mean, yeah. Riku's kind of his boyfriend, so... No. Nay, I say. Riku, you gotta hit him. Riku. Oh, did you see that? Riku got stuck for a second. Ah, damn. Damn.
Is eternal.
I mean, he's not wrong. Sometimes I think the reaction commands come up a little bit too early. It's just, like if you press them too early, yeah, you get it to go off and whatnot. It's just, you don't see the entire animation play out.
This is it. Take
This was such a weird transition. Probably because of the fact that there was no transition. We're just here now.
Of light. I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right. Light and darkness are eternal. Nothing probably goes on forever too. But guess what, Xemnas? That doesn't mean you're eternal.
No more eternal
than that radiance of yours. Such a good line. Alright, boyo.
Anger and hate are supreme.
We shall see.
We shall go together.
Is that all you got? I'll take him. Right, I'll lose it all. Riku, time's up. That's it. Yeah, this is it.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to just always be pressing triangle this fight.
Is that all you got? I'll take him. Lose it all! Riku! Time's up. Okay. Here!
Why don't you do that?
guys know I've died to that a couple times. Come on, boy. Let's go. Oh, it's time to hurt my hand. I don't know if this lasts longer on the Data fight or not. It certainly feels like it does after you've fought him down. My fingers! There we go. That was pretty clean. I'm pretty proud of that. And again, everything becomes a little bit child's play once you go through the Data fights.
Let's go! Give me strength!
Oh, messed it up.
Yeah.
Good enough. I never use fucking the one that I wanted to use. It's the one that I never use. Where you do a couple slashes, then you shoot out some beams. I wanted to be fancy, but then I fucked it up. That pretty much sums me up in a nutshell, I think.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
I'm gonna start recording on this audio soon, just in case.
Sora. I can't. Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
We got like 5 more games.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are. Aw, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive. Sora? You lead. Got it. You know, I always figured I was better at stuff than you. Really? Are you mad? No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything, too. Riku.
Oh, PS2 hair.
What's that light?
What's that over there? Is it the plot?
End of the road. Yep. Put me down. I can walk. You know, maybe the darkness has gotten to me too. Riku!
Boyfriend down!
This world is perfect for me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Big mood.
Riku. If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
How many times are we gonna go back to this beach?
The realm of light is safe now. Kairi, the king, and the others are there.
So you thought.
Hey, Sora, could you help me? I want to get down to the water. At least the waves sound the same. What I said back there about thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you. What for?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
I could live life the way you do.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was a tale of
just following
two
my
boyfriends
heart.
being jealous of each other.
Yeah, well,
That's basically
I've
it.
got my share of problems too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you can never imitate.
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
Oh man.
Then I guess
I put
I'm
that
okay
phrase
the
on a
way I am.
wayfinder and gave it to my best friend.
I've got something
It's
you could
super
never
gay.
imitate too.
Oh boy, I better get rolling on that other audio. Just in case I can't skip this next cutscene. Alright, so that audio's going.
Sora? I think it's for you.
Alright, here we go. No, it's
Thinking
not
of
going to
you
start right
wherever
away,
you
of
are.
course.
We pray for our sorrows to end. And hope that our hearts will blend.
Now I will step forward to realize this wish.
Oh,
And who
man.
knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard.
This version of this song
Or maybe it's already begun.
always going to be
There are many worlds,
important to me because this is
but they share the same sky.
what they played for the opening
One
of the
sky.
Kingdom Hearts World Tour
One
Orchestra
destiny.
in Atlanta. I was there and I straight up, I cried.
Light.
I'm not even ashamed to admit it.
The door to light.
Because they played the
We'll
Dream
go
Drop
together.
Distance alongside it as well. And this song plays with that as well. So. Okay, I cannot skip this cutscene. Oh man. That means I have to edit this audio. Oh no. Oh no, I want to skip it so bad. Oh, my little teeny tiny laptop's gonna be rendering this all day. So,
Sora!
how are you guys doing? I'm dreading my decisions. I love this song so much. Oh, why you gotta do this to me, Sanctuary? Let me double check. Nope, still can't skip it. Oh boy. Oh boy. God, even now, as I'm being recorded and making it ready to be posted for the world to judge me, I'm just like, I want to sing this song so bad. I can't be too mad. I'd do anything for this series. It's helped me through so much, and such a motivation for me over the years, especially the past couple of years. The past few years have been the hardest of my life. The darkest, the most depressed, the saddest, just months and months of constant misery. Not knowing what I want to do with my life or whether or not I wanted it to continue. And it got bad. It got as bad as it probably can get before a decision needs to be made. Whether or not you want to continue or give up. And when it came time for me to make that decision, you sort of look back at your life, see where you've been, see where you are now. And even though my life has not been great, I started to think about all the things I'd miss. And when people get that depressed, people think you need you need a big reason to keep on going, and you don't. It's the little things. All you need is one little thing to keep on going, to keep on pushing, to keep on surviving. You have no idea how inconsequential those little things can be. Whether it's seeing your friends smile or making them laugh and hanging out with them, or hell, knowing that you'd never have another slice of pizza, or never enjoy another Halloween. But the biggest thing that kept me going was knowing that if I ended it here and now, I would never be able to play Kingdom Hearts 3. And I know that doesn't sound like much, and to anyone who doesn't understand or care about the series, that sounds stupid. It sounds like a dumb reason to keep on going, but that alone was just... It was it. That was the thing for me. And I look back and I had, quotes, had friends who unfortunately, they won't be able to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because they didn't make it. And oh man, I wasn't planning on getting this emotional, but just thinking back on the friend I had, unfortunately is no longer with us. It was so sudden. It's just one day they were gone. There was no warning. There was no nothing. Sure, they're sad, depressed every once in a while, but I think everyone is. And just one day they were gone. Just like that. And I wish they could be here now. And I wish they could play the Kingdom Hearts 3 alongside me. So I thought about that a lot when times got dark. And I looked down at the calendar. We're 14 days away. And you say to yourself, well, what about when like Kingdom Hearts 3 is over. It's like, I've found my reasoning. Life is worth living. I don't feel the need to end it anymore. Nor do I think I ever will feel the need again to end it, because it's one of those things where, like, once you get yourself out of the well and you start edging back towards it and you look down into it and you remember how hard it was, how difficult, how it took everything in you to crawl out of that well again. And you're like, I'm not going back in there. I'm not going to allow myself to be... I'm not going to jump down there. It's just no way. I am happy. I think for the first time since I was a child, I'm... Sure, I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm good. You know? I'm good. And oh man, this song now. Why this one in particular? It's called Fantasia alla Marcha? Something like that. But this was what the song they played to close the Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra. So I cried during this one too. And so this series means so much, and I will be eternally grateful to it for helping me fight my own darkness, you know? I found my way. And now that I have, I can go on my own, I think. Even if Kingdom Hearts 3 is bad. Who knows, maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 is another Final Fantasy 15. Oh man, that was disappointing. But no matter what happens, I will be okay. And I hope my little message from deep down in my soul helps you out a little bit if you're dealing with that sort of thing right now. Well, that was exhausting. Oh man. I knew I'd get a little bit emotional, but not that emotional. I'm gonna get emotional again when I have to edit this damn thing. It's like, editing it takes 2 seconds. All I gotta do is cut out the audio from the game, replace it with the audio I'm recording now, and but the rendering part, it takes forever to render a 30-minute video. Good fucking gods. And we've been going for an hour now. An hour and a minute, I think my Twitch says. But it's worth it. Like I said, I'd do anything for this series. You know, anything I can afford. It's like, why don't you buy that special edition? Yeah, I'm gonna try to relax now. Enjoy the rest of this song. Let it take me back to July 27th, 2018. The Fox Theater Atlanta, Georgia. Those were the best, like, 2.5 hours of my life. If it ever comes back, I'm selling my soul if I have to, just to go back. I will trade you 1 soul for a ticket, please. So, if you thought that was wild, me crying and wearing my heart on my sleeve for a game that I've played 1,000,000 times, you can only imagine what kind of emotional wreck I'm going to be during the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. Buena Vista Games. It's been a while since I saw that title. Is that what Disney Interactive used to be? Oh boy. I think I can end recording on that other audio now.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nope. Nothing will.
What a small world.
But part of one that's much bigger.
Yeah.
How long have I been playing this series?
Hey, Riku.
Since 2008.
What do you think it was? The door to the light.
So a little bit over 10 years now. It's crazy to think about it.
This.
How I first saw this cutscene over
This?
10 years ago.
Yeah. It's always closer than you think.
I think I joined at the right time though, 'cause a year later is when they started the train of 358.
Hey, what's up?
Birth by Sleep. I didn't play Recode.
From the king?
It's like, I'm not gonna play this remake of this dumb cell phone game that has no effect on the plot. And then Nomura's like, oh yeah? Yeah? Oh boy. Oh, I still get this cutscene, okay. I don't get the next one, though. years before I played Kingdom Hearts, I heard about this cutscene. Just kids excitedly being like, yo, and then there's this part where, like, at the end, where, like, there's these 3 people, and they're, like, Keyblade Knights, and, they're standing in, like, a huge graveyard full of Keyblades, and it was, like... And I was like, what the fuck are these kids talking about? Oh, man. Remember when we thought that was KH3? Well, other people did. Birth by Sleep was already a thing in name before, or around the time that I joined. Here we are, the battle report, game level, critical mode, completion of Jiminy's Journal 83, not bad. Completion of Gummy Route 17, yeah. Healed party members 108 times. That's right. I'm a healer main. Saved by Mickey once. I'll take that. Alright. In critical mode, I'll take that. Most used for master. Really? I thought it would have been wisdom or final. Especially after leveling. That's strange, huh? Used anti-form 11 times. It's so close I kinda wanted it to be 13, but oh well. Most used summon Stitch 15 times. You like to return to the side of the screen without... No. There we go. Is it gonna give me the little crown next to it now? Or is it after you... Oh, yep, there's my crown. Well, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, all peoples, I would like to thank you for watching this playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I have been Darksky, aka Alamorn, depending on where you're watching me. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Ala_Morn. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Alamorn, all one word. And you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/The Dark Sky Kingdom. Thank you all very much for going on this journey with me, and I hope you all have a very